are live. Oh shit. You're Give me 1 second, guys. What's up, guys? Nothing much, bro. Just chilling. So, can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me, right?
It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah. Okay. Fire. Um. So, GJ right now. 1 hour just closed. Not too bad. Not too bad. Gotta see this next 1 hour candle is gonna tell us like what's most likely gonna happen. Because if we got a bearish 1 hour candle and we can close below this 8 SMA, that means we just form support and then we just take it out right away. That's just gonna be clean traffic coming down. But if we can like close like bullish engulfing on this 1 hour candle, then we could potentially come and retest these highs over here at 161. So tonight should be a very eventful night. We do have news. No, we don't have news until tomorrow, so we're pretty Gucci on news. Everything else looks solid. We did break these previous highs, and we did form a higher low right here to then break new highs as we broke this resistance. So we are currently making higher highs and higher lows. So we are in a bullish structure in the market. So until we take out these lows, I'm not really looking for any sells at all. As long as we can stay above here, then we could potentially continue to move up and then see what can happen. Because if we can, for example, this 30-minute close like this, but if this next 30-minute can close bullish, like that's a buy confirmation for me right there, and I'll take that. and probably stop loss like at 240, 200. That's probably what I'll be looking for right now for Asian session. So as long as we can hold this level, and we could potentially form support here, or just form support on this 30-minute candle, then we could potentially continue to move up. We are trading above our 8 SMA, which is nice. The only thing is that we have the 50 SMA over here, which I don't like, because it's 50 SMA is used like a support and resistance, so like it's most likely gonna come and tap this, sometime like very soon, since it's so close also. So I would like for this 15 minutes to just flip and close solid bullish, because that's gonna give me like a nice buy confirmation for the 30-minute, like before the 30-minute closes. So I'll be able to get in more early. However, right, we had this massive drop, right, which is like a nice little down channel. Then we had consolidation. We had an up channel now, so potentially we could drop, right? We could see like a little bit of side channel. We could consolidate and then drop and come and retest these lows. But if we can close like, but if we can start breaking these highs early, then potentially like we could come and really retest real highs, which is gonna be like over here, like 163 highs, because we had massive drops left and right. But if you guys see, like, it's dropping, but it's ranging a lot. Like it'll range, then drop, and then it would just range, push up, range, push up, range, push up. We had a fucking horrible range right here. And then eventually for massive pushes, but then guess what? We ranged again, then we pushed down. Then we ranged a little bit, pushed up, then pushed down. That was insane. So it's like, it's been very rangy recently. Like, if you guys see all these candles, like, we're not moving like with strength or like, with a like true position. Like over here, this is like how market structure is supposed to be moving. Like, here's when it's moving nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're having these nice downtrends, nice little uptrends, but here it's like a lot of side channels. Like right now we had a crazy up channel like over here that we just broke out of, and then we had that massive drop that was like yesterday. So it's been crazy recently. Just gotta be patient. Yeah, I know. We're just waiting. Let's see. We gotta see what happens. Like I said, we're most likely gonna come and touch this 15-minute 50 SMA, just because it's right there, and that could give it like the support that it needs to continue to push up. So now it's actually looking pretty solid. So pretty much, if you guys see, we just have a brand new hourly candle. It looks like we just made the lows right now, which we did drop like a good like 13, 12 pips, and now we're pushing to break highs. So like I said, like I would like this 1 hour candle to close bullish engulfing, And then that's when I would be like, okay, we're most likely going to continue to push up to at least 161, 300, you know? But then we have all these little zones in the way that we could have like potential. Like 160, 600 is potential like bullshit happening. Also, like the 16800 area is going to be annoying as well tonight. We got to see what's up with that. What I would like to do is I would like to get in from here already so that I can just go into and retest those highs, you know? And if we don't break them, okay, it is what it is, right? But then at least I got in at the low. So that's pretty much what I want. Like I want to be able to get in like hopefully now with like this fake out, because like you guys can see like we have support right here and we just faked it out, right? But now we're coming back to retest it. If we can form support here, then I could take buys with my stop loss like over here for like probably like 20-ish pips. And I know that if price does break these lows, then we're making new lower highs and lower lows. So at that point, I don't want to be involved anymore. So that's when I'll get out. But, right, since we form support here, then we could potentially, you know, come and retest this resistance. I trade Asian. Yeah, bro, this is a Japanese yen, bro. Honestly, it doesn't matter what session that you're trading. I like to trade Asian session because I like to get in, and I like to get in early so that I can scale in London session and then I go to sleep, you know? Because before what I used to do is that I used to stay and I wouldn't trade Asian too much, but I would trade London and I would trade New York. But it was too much. So now I like trading Asian and London. And then maybe like New York open. But that's very rare. Like that would be like I don't know. I rarely trade New York unless I went to sleep early and I wake up like around 10 in the morning, and I'll trade sometimes around 10 in the morning. Make sure you guys go drop a like on the stream, pretty please. How about gold? So for gold, I think has been moving like insanely beautiful recently, and I was looking to see like potential buys over here, which happened for a little bit, but look, it's coming down. Gold, I don't really think it's good during Asian session. However, it's been moving like super nice. Like it's been very respectful. Like wow, like this fake out right here, wow, that would have been insane. Like this trade right here, catching this trade, that would have been crazy, and I would have taken this 1,000,000%. Gold has just been moving insane, like, bro, these sells, wow, like it was like I literally like it was like 40 pips drawdown for fucking 220 pips in 20 minutes. Not in 20 minutes, and like in like 2 hours. My bad. But it has been moving. Gold has been moving very nice lately, so potentially I might start trading it. Like very nice, very nice. Structure has looking very good. Like yes, we won't move, but look, you can see that this is during Asian session. As soon as we start to hit like London, boom, we start to have the push. You know what I'm saying? And then that push continues on to 9 in the morning, and then that's when that's when it ends, like around 10, which is right here. That's when like price, that's it, dies, and now it just starts ranging throughout Asian session, and then London session is when it starts to move, and then you really have your moves start happening. Which gold hasn't been moving super heavy, but it's been moving super clean. That's pretty much my take on gold. I would look for sells below this level. Very clean sells, in my opinion. You could have this whole push up. You could just ride it all the way back down, most likely. And you have that SMAs in your favor. So I don't know. I might take a gold trade. Who knows? I would like to take gold because I'm trading GJ right now, and I'm looking to buy GJ. So when I'm looking to buy GJ and I'm looking to sell gold, it's like, oh, fire. because that means that like GJ is actually moving the true way that I want it to move. So yeah, like we might trade gold today. Let's see what's up. Like even an entry right now after this candle would be pretty solid. We do have resistance, but like this bearish engulfing below the SMAs is pretty nice. We respected highs, broke lows. I'm pretty sure 30 minutes bearish. Yep, 30 minutes super bearish. I think I'll wait for the 30-minute close before I get into gold shorts. But that's the thing. If I wait too long, it's most likely gonna break this level. So I'm gonna have an alert here. However, GJ is now where I want it to be. What the fuck? Which one was I using, bro? Oh, yeah, right here. GJ is now where I want it to be. So pretty much we just faked out support again, right? Pretty nice. 30-minute flip bullish. Like I said, if this 30-minute closes super bullish, like at least 460, then I could potentially catch bias with my stop loss below this level, like 150 stop loss. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna be looking for GJ right now. Yeah, that's a fat stop loss. Sheesh. Potentially GJ and gold have an inverse correlation. Like look, gold isn't doing shit right now because it's Asian session, but if it was like New York session, oof, gold would be moving so nice right now. Which is part of the reasons to why I don't trade gold, because I don't trade New York session. If I trade New York session, I'll probably be trading gold. Let me get some music up in here, bro. Everybody knows what's up, we can't let it slide. Alright guys, get ready for buys. I'm about to get in right now. I'm gonna take a little Asian session trade. Alright, so I just got in buys right now. Entry what? So this is a little bit of a risky trade, right? This is a massive stop loss, like for where price is at. Like these candles are massive for this type of stop loss. So like what I'm expecting is for it to just like this 15-minute open up bearish like this. It's okay, but then like before it closes, it has to flip and fly. If it doesn't, then we're getting stopped out 1,000%. So it's like this one might be like a quick trade, but right, we do have very, very, very massive potential in this trade as well. So we could most likely come up here, which would be a nice little 30 pips, and then potentially come and retest these highs at 161, 300, which is what I was talking about. And gold is bleeding. Damn, are we gonna take gold sells? I think I'm gonna take gold sells. $1849.00. Give me 1 second, guys. I just called gold shorts right now. This is my first gold trade of the year. LOL. 35 pips, not bad. For gold. $1852.8. So my stop loss is 1852.800. My entry is 1849.120. So about a 36 pip stop loss, 37 pips. Let's see what's up. And GJ, like I said, looks like we're in profit on GJ. For GJ, TP1 is right here, guys. At our 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, you already know how we do it. TP1 is 150, 160, 580. Damn, gold doesn't look that good now though. Ugh. Alrighty, guys. So we are currently in GJ buys, and we are now also in gold sells. What do you guys think about my trades? I have never traded two pairs at the same time. By the way, this is my first time ever trading two pairs at the same time. But everything looks pretty solid. I mean, GJ is always gonna be solid for me. It's just like I don't trade gold, but I'm trying to get to trade gold because it looks very nice. You know what I'm saying? So as long as everything stays chilling, I'm Gucci. GJ just has to keep flying though. I don't really care that much about taking an L on gold because I don't use like crazy full risk on gold like I do on GJ because obviously I trade GJ. So taking an L on gold would be okay, but taking an L on GJ is not okay. Can I explain my good trades? So this trade right here was based off of support and resistance, fake outs, right? So we had um, one fake out right here, then we had another fake out right here, and then I got in buys as soon as we were above our SMAs. A 15-minute also closed bullish, very nice, how I wanted it to. 30-minute had flipped bullish, and now it's looking to close very nice bullish, like how I was saying earlier that I wanted it to close like this. Right, so that's another confirmation for me. A 1 hour made its lows before it's making its highs, and it's looking like it's gonna wick fill after respecting the 8 SMA. And what other confirmations do I have? I have 4 hour lows being respected and 4 hour highs already broken, so that's another confirmation. I have a lot of confirmations for my buys on GJ. Right, for gold, pretty much we have price dropping, right? We had a down channel that we broke out of, right? And then we had like a fib short right here, and then we are now bearish because we're trading below our SMAs, and we had broken also resistance. So what I was thinking that was most likely just gonna continue to bleed, but then it just pulled back up. So I was taking like a breakout trade pretty much on gold. And since I am trading two pairs right now, if I do get clapped on these two, like that's it. Like I'm not gonna trade anymore. Because that's two L's back to back. And I will not tolerate that. You gotta be disciplined, especially when you're trading two pairs, because like imagine if I was risking 1% per trade on each pair and I was taking two trades each pair, like, because if I lose this trade, most likely what am I gonna do if I'm just trading GG? I'm gonna give it a second chance, right? But if I lose both, it's like, damn, am I gonna give both a second chance if it goes the way that I was hoping? Like that shit could happen. Gold's not looking that that good anymore, because it just looks like we just faked out, which is the same thing that GJ did as well. GJ faked out the sellers. GJ is most likely gonna fly though. Like GJ, I have like higher probabilities than gold. That's the thing, bro. Is the U.S. economy really falling? Like, not like we are falling, but at the same time, it's like inflation. So it's like everything is worth more than it was before now, right? So pretty much our values have stayed the same because we are paying the inflation. So gold, I don't know. Gold is gold at the end of the day. We did break these lows, however, so it could make like it could come and retest the status of man and then flip bearish. Damn, and GJ was looking so solid. But as long as we can close like this 30-minute bullish, right? We can most likely stay in this trade because as long as we respect 30-minute lows and we come to break highs, then we're gonna come into at least touch our take profit. I hate gold though. I don't know why it has to do this. Damn, it's so dangerous. But I do really think that we're gonna hold this support. We have to. Like even our daily, we already respected lows and then broke highs, and we're bullish on the daily. So like, I don't understand why there's a problem to like that shit flying right now. I don't understand. It should fly. We have so many confluences like telling us like, hey, it's gonna fly. That like, I don't know. We might really get clapped today though. $159,700. Yeah, like over here. Potentially, yeah. Like, so this could be like later on, It could come down here. There's a possibility. But will it though? Like after, coming all the way up here again? I don't know. Like we're holding this level pretty strong. 162, 160, 300, pretty strong. So that's why I wanted to get in, honestly, because I know that most likely that shit's gonna fly. Just like gold is most likely still gonna bleed. We just had to. I think we just maybe had a little bit of fuckery. Because right now it's 30-minute flips bearish and it wick fills and it breaks this low. Like we're bleeding. Like we're gonna bleed hard on gold if that happens. Like we're taking out at least 130 pips out of this. So we will eat if this is what happens, which it should. We have like price action super bearish. Like even previous highs were respected right here. So we have equal highs right here, double top. Like we have so many confluences for sells on gold. And we're trading below SMA still on all time frames. Except, well, now on the 15-minute it's not, but before it was. So as long as we could stay like that, even the 4-hour, like bearish, super bearish, As long as we could, if we could come back down here, we could wick fill, then 4-hour lows could be taken out. We can most likely come to the 50 SMA on the 4-hour. And we're trading already below the 8 SMA, so like everything looks solid for gold sells. The only thing is that this 30-minute needs to flip and wick fill. See, just like how GJ is doing the same thing right now, but the opposite. Like it opened up bearish first before pushing up. So like gold opened up bullish first and then it's gonna pull down. Hopefully that is what happens. My SMA settings. I use the 20. Oh, I use the 50 and 8. Those are the ones that I have. I'm gonna turn on like my 20. I miss it. Where's it at? My 20 SMA always used to be on point, bro. I'm gonna start using it again. So how I used it was like this, right? If price can close below the 8 SMA, but still hold the 20, I'm still bullish, right? But then if we could close below the 20 SMA, then I know that we were most likely going to come and retest the 50. So I have all this space to, get out of my sells. Get out of my bias to, take sells to come back down here. So it's like a double early warning. So you have the early warning of the 8 SMA being closed below, and then you have the 20 SMA. So when you have the 20 SMA closed below, it's like, okay, now you're looking for sells for real. What indicator is it though? It's the SMA is you just have to type SMA. And it's this one. The 10, 50, 10, 100, 200. There's also this one, stocks in the box. Is MFF better than Nations? No. At the end of the day, it's whatever your preference is. Like if you like getting paid out in Bitcoin, right? Then you have Nations. If you like getting, I guess, wire transfer, then you get some funding company that gives you wire transfer. In my opinion, I think that getting paid in Bitcoin is a lot better. Just because you can get paid in Bitcoin and then you could reinvest it right away without having to pay taxes, right? Like you get your Bitcoin and you just use that Bitcoin to reinvest. And then when you do that, you're not cashing out your Bitcoin. So what you're doing is that you're not paying like all that money that you would have to pay if you're withdrawing like $50,000-$100,000 every month. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think, in my opinion, the withdrawal in crypto is better. Also, remember, funding programs are people that don't really have money like that, or that don't really want to put money into their trading accounts. So you don't, like, if you don't have money, you don't want to be paying crazy taxes. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like, what's gonna save you the most money? How did I get into trading, and how long did it take me to become profitable? I got into trading because one of my boys told me about it, and he was like, "Yo, check this out," and I was like, "Okay, cool. Like, what's up with it?" And then just through the right mentorship and everything, and leadership, I was able to become profitable after a year and a half. A year? It was like probably like a year and a half almost. So if you withdraw 50K from BC, you don't have to pay taxes. You would have to pay taxes if you cash it out. Like if you go and you what's it called? And you go to your accountant and you tell them, hey, I sold 50,000 Bitcoin on Coinbase. Like, you're gonna get a W-2 from Coinbase. But let's say instead of cashing out that Bitcoin, you go and you buy NFTs, or you go and you trade it for other crypto, then at that point, you're saving a lot of money. It looks like we might get clapped on GJ, guys. Because now we are officially trading, or it looks like we're going to be trading below our SMAs. And that's usually like my early indication telling me like, hey, I'm most likely getting clapped. However, my stop loss is there for a reason, so I have no reason to get out. Right? Just like same shit on gold. My stop loss is there for a reason, so I have no reason to get out. If we take out these highs, then that means that we just made a new higher low, and then a new higher high. So that means that we would be breaking structure to the upside. So that means I don't want to be involved anymore. However, if we do take out these lows, then we are now making lower highs and lower lows, right? So this is the two situations that could happen on gold, literally. We take out these highs and we're breaking new highs. Take out these lows and we're breaking new lows, and it's gonna be crazy whichever way it goes. However, we were down channeling and we broke out of the down channel, right? And then we came to this level of support, we held it, but then we came to break it again, and we're still holding it. But if we come back down to break it one more time, it's most likely gonna break. Yeah, once you transfer your BTC into USD into your bank, that's it. Which, remember, guys, you guys can do a lot of things with Bitcoin nowadays. Like before, you used to not really be able to do much with it, but now like you can really like go and get properties with Bitcoin. You can go and you can buy cars. You can do so many things with Bitcoin now. Like, it's insane. You can go to like the club and pay with Bitcoin. Like here in Miami, a lot of clubs accept Bitcoin. You come pay bottles with Bitcoin. So like you never really have to cash out your Bitcoin. What's one thing I want to get better at in trading? There's a lot of things that I want to get better at in trading. I want to get better at getting a better entries. I want to get better at knowing which positions are the ones that are really gonna go, and knowing when to get out when the positions are not really going like all the way. Like, I'm already in profit 100 pips, and I think it's gonna go fucking 1,000 pips, right? So I need to fix things like that. But it's not issues that make me lose money, but it's issues that stop me from making as much money. You gotta know what your bad manners are, pretty much. Ah, this trade is so annoying. I'll be right back, guys. 2 seconds. Who's her? Hello. What's one thing? You look like a knockout Dr. See, pretty much GJ and Gold are in the same like vibes right now. Who, me? Nah, yeah, right. I haven't been smoking. I will smoke though if I fucking lose this trade. I'll be salty. And you know what's crazy? Like now thinking about it, like looking at it, like, which pisses me off, right? Because this is why I don't like trading Asian sessions sometimes. My sells right now look so solid. Like if you guys see like bearish engulfing below the 8 SMA, that's clean sell right there. But we still have this support, so as long as we can hold this level, or even potentially like fake it out one more time, then we could like push up finally. Am I funded donations? Yeah. Have I been to Wynwood in Miami? Yeah, of course. Make sure you guys go drop a like on the stream. We got 55 people in here. Now, if we do get taken out on these gold sells, I will potentially take gold buys above here. To like, basically this whole push up that it corrected down, most likely could go right back up. So, if it's really feeling that way, you know? Because it looks like GJ is really feeling that way, bro. Like, it literally just dropped, and then it came right back up, and then now it looks like most likely it's gonna do the same drop again, which is insane. Like we have no trends right now, like no long trend like how the market used to be before. You know what it is too that now like guys, you guys don't understand this, but how the markets used to be before, like with the banks moving it versus how the markets are now with all the retail traders that there are in the world, because trading has evolved since maybe like 5-6 years ago. It's like 7-8 years ago. Like trading really took it to that level where it's like now, yes, there's the big banks, but also there's the big fish. Like there's the hedge funds, and there's the people that have massive capital as well. So like those people are actually like with the banks at the same time, and now the markets move like very very difficult. I don't know if you guys understand, but right now there's so many retail traders that it's actually like affecting the market. Like imagine everybody in the whole world right now, all retail traders throughout all brokers, just bought GBP JPY. That shit would literally push like 2,000 pips. Do I trade like the banks? No. I would like to learn how the banks trade though. Like there's a lot of ways of trading. What's the worst mistake you had to overcome for profitability? The worst mistake. I would say, honestly, I would say like depending on fibs too much, because but this is like a personal thing. Everybody has their own mistakes that they make, right? Like for me, I would be getting in on fibs way too early, and I wasn't really like waiting for my candle confirmations and my other confirmations. Like I would see a fib, I would have my SMAs there, and maybe support and resistance, and I'll be in, right? But now it's like, okay, we have market structure, we have what is price doing? Price action is king. So now it's like very different than how I used to trade before. Nah, bro, believe it or not, that was before retail traders. Now there is a lot more retail traders in the industry. Like you hear about, for example, here in Miami, like for example in high school and shit like that, like you hear about Forex. Like when I was in high school, I did not know about Forex. Like I had friends that did, but I didn't know. Like it wasn't really popping. Now everybody talks about it. Like most of the kids in high schools, they all have NFTs and shit like that. Like banking. Yeah, Forex blew up during Corona. Of course it did, because guess what? Like bro, imagine all the people that have learned how to do it the right way, like I did, and are making money that just being at home. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think a lot of people, like yes, a lot of people went back to their jobs, but a lot of people have a job and they still trade, and they'll do it forever. They'll have their little $500, the little $500 that they flip, and that's it. Because think about it like this: you could also have like You could also have like a what's it called? Yeah, you know, a $1 million account. But are you gonna trade it right? Right? Because if you never knew what it is to manage $1,000, how are you gonna know how to manage $1 million? Right? So basically, if you would flip $1,000 to $2,000, you should be able to do the same thing for $1 million to $2 million, right? So why can't you do it? Somebody answer that. Why can I flip $1,000 to $2,000 like it's water, but I can't do it to $1 million? Psychology, exactly. Trading psychology. So if you forget about your psychology and you know, let's say you get rid of it, you're gonna be a better trader. Like for example, for me, I put in my trade and I don't look at my phone. I look at my charts. Right? I don't the money does not matter because the money is gonna follow regardless with the pips. Right? I care about how many pips I'm catching. I care about what percentage I'm gaining. I could give two shits about how much money I make. Money's gonna follow regardless. As long as I'm winning, which is what I'm focused on mainly, right? Then I'm always gonna win, and the money's gonna follow. I don't have to trade anymore. I don't, but I like trading. Like, I like doing it. It's something that like if I didn't like it, like I wouldn't be doing it anymore. You know, because guess what? Like I got like right now, if I wanted to, I could go open up fucking like 10 Amazon stores, fucking get a yacht, start doing yacht rentals, like do crazy shit. I have crazy things that I'm doing that have nothing to do with Forex that will make me way more money than Forex ever did. But when they're already there, they're selling. I'm gonna come back to Forex and I'm gonna be like, "What's up? Here's $1 million." You know what I'm saying? So like, yes, Forex is here, but now I'm venturing like into other things. Yes, I always trade every day, but that doesn't mean that the other part of my day I'm wasting. You know, like I'm also doing other shit. What time frames do I use? I use every time frame. I look at every time frame. I'm always aware. It's not about looking at any specific time frame. It's about just being aware of what's happening in all of them. If you're aware of what's happening in all the time frames, you should be Gucci. Like for example, look at this 1 hour, right? Now, a lot of you guys might see it as, yes, it's bearish, whatever. It is what it is, right? But we respect the lows, and we're still above the 8 SMA. So, as long as we can close above this 8 SMA, the next 1 hour candle holds it, then we're still going to push, even though we had all this bullshit happen right now. It would just be another fake out. But, this is a massive, like if you guys can see, like, price came to this level, it stayed there, faking out the buyers and the sellers, and then it continued its true way that it was gonna go. So, and it did the same thing right here. So it did the breakout, then it did the retest, just how I did right here, to the same exact level as well, and then it continued to push up, just like how it's doing over here. So that's why I'm thinking it's gonna do the same thing, right? So you guys see what I'm seeing? Like literally, price came up, right? Then broke through this level. Then came back, retested it, faked it out, just like how I did right here. Came back, retested it, faked it out, and then now it's pushing up, which is the same thing, same concept. And now, as you guys can see, we're still holding this very, very strong level. 160, 300, like I said, a very, very strong level, guys. And this is something that always pisses me off about GJ. Like, look, there's 2 minutes left on this candle, and it was bearish, like, down here. And what's crazy is that it literally just flipped all the way over there. Like, what is that shit, bro? Come on. Gold still looks like garbage, but I mean, we still have hope because this 15-minute could just flip bearish right now and rip the fuck down, which is most likely what's gonna happen. GJ does that normal? No, GJ does not do that normal. GJ used to move so nice, like January, February. February was nice. March was amazing. March was like my best month. I was having $10,000 days like back to back to back. Sheesh. March was beautiful. You're 18 years old. What tip would you give me? And bro, you're young, right? I would say get a mentorship. That's all you need, like, in reality. Like, yes, there's courses in this, but there's nothing that's gonna teach you like what, you know, there's nothing that's gonna teach you how a mentor is gonna teach you. And not just because of what they're gonna teach you, but because of what they're gonna fix, right? Now, me as a mentor, I'm gonna look to see what trades you're taking, why you're taking your trades. Like, I'm gonna ask you to explain to me, like, hey, why'd you take this trade? I want to know, right? And if you can't explain it to me, then I know that you're just taking trades to take trades, for example, right? If you show me, like, for example, that it was below the 8 SMA, you took buys, and the 8 SMA rejected, and it ended up melting, then I'm gonna let you know, like, hey, like this is what you're doing wrong. So having a mentor is there to tell you, like, hey, you're doing this wrong. This is what you're doing. This is specifically like what you're doing wrong. That when you fix that issue, it's gonna take you to the next level. Do monthly mentorships. I do monthly mentorships, but it's like, it's a, what's it called, 2021 class mentorship. So it's 21 in person or on Zoom classes, and then you get everything of mine for free, like, forever. So like my signals, you get any future classes that I do, like webinars. You also get the access to come to any future in-person classes that I do. So let's say like I do like a 2-day or a 3-day in-person classes, and you bought my mentorship, I'm gonna charge $1,500 for the in-person class. But you, since that's it, I'm mentoring you, you can come to that for free. So like, that mentorship really like exceeds its value to what it really costs. As you got access to me full 24/7. And guess what? If you're in Miami, that's it. You being in my mentorship is like, that's it. Now you're working with me pretty much. So now, guys, it's 12. So we have 1 hour left until the 4-hour candle closes. So what I would like for the 4 hour candle to close is to at least close semi-bearish like at 600, right? And it would hit our TP, or flip and fly. But if it flips, like if it flips bullish, like with 30 minutes left, 20 minutes left, we're flying all the way like at least to 161, 300, like quick. Like it'll be really quick. How much do I charge for them? I charge 6,500. And actually, I have the person with the Airbnb that I'll rent it out for you for a month because I've done mentorships before. So I have this lady that she rents you out an apartment that's literally like five minutes away from where I live, and we can it has full Wi-Fi and everything, so we can trade there. The Airbnb, I think it's like 160 a night. So if you get it for 21 days, it's 160 times 21. It's 3,300, which I mean, if you got a hotel, it would cost you the same thing. No, I'm sorry, the hotel would cost you more. But you got like a nice like a 1 bedroom like Airbnb with you have the balcony and everything chilling. So it's pretty fire, and she will rent it out for a month. Almost 10K just to come work, yeah. Bro, you gotta do what you gotta do. Because remember, like, at the end of the day, you want to get the most that you can the earliest, so that way you don't create any bad habits. Because when you get bad habits, it's really hard to get rid of. That payout in dollars? I don't know what you mean by in dollars. Like in cash? No. This candle, yeah, this is the do or die candle right now. Gold will most likely clapped. Damn, I get double clapped. That'll be like the first. This will be the first time that I lose 2 trades back to back, ever, like this year. And this is why I only like trading one pair. Hope I don't lose. Yeah, I hope I don't lose either. Bro, it's at this level so strong. Like this support right here is like godly. Like there's a reason to why I got into this trade. Like it was very solid. This is a very solid entry. And we went straight to profit. Like we're literally up 9.7 pips. So if I would have had a 10 pip stop loss, because we did see like literally zero drawdown. If I would have had a 10 pip stop loss, we would have most likely hit our 1-to-1. That's also another thing. You need to know when to take what trades. Like for this setup, I had to take a 20 pip stop loss because the candles were so massive. But usually I would have taken a 10 pip stop loss on this type of trades, which most likely I would already be close to getting stopped out. Like right here, I would have probably already been stopped out with spread and everything. But but it's because the candles are so massive. You know what I'm saying? So, I could not put a 10 pip stop loss there because look, it just came again, retested it, and it just rejected it hard. So with the 20 pip stop loss, I have that space here, which also lets the 50 SMA come up a little bit. And if it comes up into my stop loss, then most likely if it comes touch the 50 SMA, I'll still be saved with the stop loss. Why don't they pay out in cash? Because nobody's gonna pay you in cash. Who's gonna send you cash? Like you can't mail cash in the US. Who's gonna give you cash? And with cash, like how are you gonna go and deposit like $100,000 in cash? Let's say you got a 100K payout. How are you gonna go deposit that into the bank? You're gonna go there with all $100,000 in blues and fucking go deposit. They're gonna be like, where'd you get this money from, you drug dealer? The only way that you could get like paid in cash would be, I don't know, like a Bitcoin ATM, I guess, maybe. I know at 11, at Club 11, they have a Bitcoin ATM. Like you go there and you send the ATM Bitcoin and it gives you cash, or it gives you like a little voucher to cash out for cash. Wire to my bank. There's other companies that do wire. How exactly do the SMAs work? They work to give you like early trend changes and stuff like that. So like if we're trading above the 50 SMA, you know, we're trading above support and resistance, so I'm most likely looking for buys. If we're trading below it, we're trading below support and resistance, so I'm most likely looking for sells. So I also use them like psychological levels, support and resistance. Damn, guys, let me tell you, if this 15-minute flips bearish, this drop is going to be fat. Like, it's going to be super fat. So let's say you buy Bitcoin and you sell Bitcoin and then you buy Bitcoin again. Do we gotta pay taxes twice? And I don't know. Hello. When it comes to doing rental properties, do you prefer single family homes, duplex, or triplex? Bro, honestly, the best thing that you can do is get like what's it called? Like a 3-4 bedroom, and then put rooms in it. And each room you can rent out. And one room should get you like, depending on where it's at. Like for example, here in Miami, a one room inside somebody's house, it's like what's it called? I think it's like maybe $200 a night, $150 a night. So if you have all 4 bedrooms in one night sold, then you're literally making $800 to $1,000 a night. Which, if you have 4 or 5 nights out of the month sold, you literally just paid your mortgage on your house. How long were you trading till you became consistent profitable? About like a year and a half. Damn, guys, we might get clapped. Ugh. But at least gold is bleeding. Damn, are we gonna win one and lose the other one? I'd rather win GJ, bro, honestly. Fuck gold. Like, I risked more on gold than more on GJ than I did on gold. So, I'd rather get clapped on gold. And that's the thing, like even then, like look at the support still holding. Like, damn, if we really, I think we're really gonna bleed now though. Like, that's 2 candle confirmations for sells. I wish I wasn't in these buys right now, because I'll be taking these sells. So nice. Wow. But my stop loss is there for a reason, guys. So be patient, because just like how GJ did it, so look at gold now. Gold looks like it's gonna rip. So it's okay. Since you made a close one awake though, that means nothing. That just means straight momentum. I would like to win both. Yes, obviously I would like to win both. But if I had to choose which one I was gonna win, I would rather win GJ, honestly. Even though we're most likely gonna fucking win on both, but I'd rather win on GJ than on gold. Because GJ I'm risking way more money. Like way more. And if I get clapped on both, it's like, wow. That's a fat L. Would I give my trade a second chance for buys on GJ? Yeah, above 160,600. For sells on GJ, I don't know, because if I lost this trade, that means that the sells would be happening, and the sells would happen over here, all the way till down here, most likely. And then if it breaks this, then we could potentially bleed all the way. But what most likely is gonna happen is that we're gonna form some sort of support here and then continue to push up if we do bleed. So like good sells for Asian session would be if we take out these lows to come back down to 900, 800 level, and then take buys for London or New York session. But most likely, right, or like what I'm hoping is that we can push before 2 in the morning, and take out 16800. When we can take out 16800, we can come back all the way onto 161,800, which would be my main level that I'll be targeting, because this is major resistance. So this will be when I would be getting out most likely. But we have like almost 200 pips till that, so. And gold has just been moving so much better than GJ. Like I said, if we come and we break this, we come test this level, we're breaking it most likely. So it's gonna bleed. The thing is, why is GJ bleeding though? There's like one other potential thing that could happen on GJ, which is why I don't want to happen, but it could happen, right? Like I said, most likely 16800, level 38 we got right here at 159,600. We have the 50 on the fib. So I mean, we could have this fib, right? But if we have it, then like this would be such a massive drop, like that to correct it going all the way back up would be insane, and it would have to happen like on a London session open type. Like that's the only way that this could happen, which means that we have to rip down right now. And we still have the 8 SMA right here on the 1 hour, so everything looks pretty decent. Besides, price being what it is, that it's not even moving. At least gold is bleeding. Will I take crypto for the mentorship? Depends what crypto. It would have to be like Bitcoin, USDT, or what's it called? No, Bitcoin or USDT. That's the only cryptos that I would take. Or maybe potentially Ethereum, but I don't really like Ethereum. Yeah, I'll take Bitcoin. I'll take Bitcoin any day. And that's also another thing, like, the mentorship doesn't have to be in person. We can do it on Zoom. Or, if you want, what you can do is that you can do, like 5 days here in Miami, and then we do the rest on Zoom. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be in person. I've done mentorships on Zoom, and it's pretty much the same thing, except that I don't get to like go sit like and have lunch and like talk about the trading and shit. That's the only difference. But I'm not even going out like that anyways right now, so it's like you're only gonna get to see me whenever we're discussing work, pretty much. Because before like our in person people, like we would take them out to the club, we would get lit with them, like the last group of the in persons got lit with us. Take my Luna coin. Oh, there goes gold. So, we're back at entry, guys, on gold. So, if you guys were risking too much and you guys are finally at entry, lower your risk, pretty please. Because we might get clapped on GJ. There's a possibility that we get clapped on GJ. So, at least, like, you know, make your money off of gold. Because gold is most likely going to bleed hard right now. Everything looks super solid for gold. What's my take profit? My take profit is my 1-to-1, 1845, 430. And then overall targets for gold is going to be like 1836 and then potentially 1826. So like for me, I'm a zone to zone, right? Some with like, or this is how I'm gonna be trading gold. I'm gonna be trading gold zone to zone. So the way that I'm gonna do this is that breaks one zone, okay. If it breaks the second zone, I'm getting out right here because most likely what it's gonna do is that it's gonna hold this level and then come over here and potentially either hold this resistance or break through this resistance and come all the way back to my entry. So since I don't want to do all that, what I'm gonna do is that it's gonna break one zone, one major zone, okay. If it breaks this, if it comes down to a second major zone, that's when I'm getting out. Which for me, that's a 1-to-6 risk to reward ratio. So that's not bad. What's my best setup? My best setup, I would say, is I don't know. What is my best setup? I like taking like this trade was super nice. It was a nice double bottom. I don't know. I like taking trades like this. This is a trade that I like to take. So we have price making new higher highs and higher lows, and right, we got a break and a retest right here. You guys don't see this because I don't have the zone marked out, but we have a break and a retest right here. Then price close bullish engulfing, and then continue to push up. So that was my trade right there. Now, I didn't mark the zone, but I'm aware, right? Because I already know what to look for. So I know how to just create a support, but I don't have to mark it out because I already know. You know what I mean? What was my entry based off of? My entry was based off of support and resistance. We had 1 hour support formed, closed above this level, and I got in on the next 1 hour candle, pretty much. And we had all these. We had this 30-minute closure as well. 15-minute had a close super nice. The previous 15. Everything was looking super solid, guys. And this trade went to shit, I would say, after this 15-minute close, which is what I was saying. Remember when I was telling you guys, like, oh, this is when I would be taking sells? After this 15-minute bearish engulfing like this, below the SMAs, I was like, yeah, it's over, most likely. Like, the only thing that would keep me, like, alive in this trade is this level right here, and I don't even know if it'll hold. Like, who knows? But yeah, super unnecessary that GJ did this for no reason. At least gold is bleeding, so that's pretty good. We are in profit on gold. And like I said, you know, this gold bleed is going to be pretty massive. It's going to be pretty massive. But I don't understand, like, gold is bleeding, but GJ is bleeding as well. Like, I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. But at least gold, you know, looks pretty solid. Like, gold looks super solid right now. I don't even want to look at GJ anymore. Can you explain the confirmations I look before taking a trade? So I look for support and resistance, my SMAs being in my favor. I look for candle confirmations. I look for breakouts, candle patterns, new support or resistance being formed. I look for a lot of things. Where can we send you charts to look at? And that's only for my VIP members. So all my VIP members, they have a little chat, and if they want to, like, if they want to take like other trades besides mine, they can do it there. You know, like if they want to talk with the other people that are in my VIP as well. And actually, right now, guys, my VIP is at $75 a month. I'm doing a little promo for the next 5 days until what day was it? Until the 29th at midnight. So on the 29th of May is when I will not be doing the $75 a month anymore. Right now, if you sign up for it and you have the renewals turned on, then you will forever be locked in at $75. So when it goes up to back to 100 and then it goes up to 125 later on, then you will still be locked in for 75 because you'll be a OG member pretty much. There goes GJ. See, like, now, right, what I like about GJ, right? This is what I like about GJ right now. Look at this crazy down channel that we had. Because, look, price isn't even moving, so we just had a crazy-ass down channel. So if we break out, like, it's going to be fat. So let's see what's up. Let's see what's up with GJ. I have really given up on it, but gold is the wave now, so. At least we're gonna fucking, what's it called? At least we're gonna hold on gold. At least we're gonna make some money on gold. Alright, so this is our TP1, which is exactly 36.8 pips, just like our stop loss was. Which is 1845.440. That's TP1, guys, for our 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Which, thank God for gold, because fuck GJ right now, bro. Woo! That was close. And D.45. So my TV1 actually, like for my signals, it's 420. Damn, gold is so complicated with so many fucking numbers, bro. So this is a little bit bigger. So it's like a 1 to 1.01. TV2 for gold is right here, 73 pips. Basically, this trade was a support resistance trade. So we have market structure creating lower highs and lower lows, as you guys can see. And then we had a swing low, right? So this was a swing low right here. We have swing high, and we have another swing low. So we have lower, then we have a lower high, and then now we are making our new lower lows swing wise, right? So this is a swing down, another swing up, and then another swing down. Do I live with myself? No, I have my family with me. Damn, my computer's about to die. Sheesh. You think GJ is gonna sell out? Yeah, me too. I'm still holding GJ, guys. For those of you guys that are my learner that just asked, yes, I'm still holding GJ. There's no reason, like I said, for me to get out of this trade unless I got stopped out. We still have the 1 hour 8 SMA right here. Like, I have no reason to get out unless 1 hour lows are broken, right? This level of support or resistance gets disrespected. Not just that, but we'll be taking out also 4 hour lows. So at that point, then, you know, I want to get out. But as of right now, I have no reason to get out. We're still respecting 1 hour lows. We're still respecting the 1 hour 8 SMA. As long as we do that, I'm happy to be in my bias. Because guess what? We're down channeling on the 5 minutes. So when it rips up, which it most likely will very soon, I want to be involved. I don't want to be getting clapped right here or getting out right here for no reason when it could just hold this level after this. Look at this down channel. Wow, like super disgusting. So once we have the breakout to the upside of this down channel, that'll be insane. JP, I'm the Asian version of you, just not rich yet, but it's coming. Danny would have called buys right now. Hello. Right now is a good. Right now would be a perfect entry for buys actually. This is at the lows. Like if we really take out these lows, then it sells for real. But if we hold this level, then we could potentially come back up. And the real clean buys are above 160-300. Like for example, in this 5 minute, we can close above this level. I'll probably take a re-entry and get in again. But now it just looks really bad, which is why I don't even want to be involved in fucking that shit anymore. Gold looks super sexy. Yo, Cells looks so solid right now. Damn, I wish I could move my stop loss like over here. Like this would be the better stop loss, no cap. What do you guys think? Should we move our stop loss 5 little extra pips? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should we move stop loss? No? Yes? I think I'm gonna move it. 5 little extra pips would not hurt nobody. So we're moving GJ stop loss to 5 extra pips to 160, 130. Just to be safe, guys. Just to be safe. We are winning on gold already, so like I'm already making money off gold regardless. So like it's okay to take a little extra little hit off of GJ. Because if it does flip and it holds, which is what I wanted to do, then I will have Yon saved. You know what I mean? And it doesn't really matter about moving my stop loss because I always move my take profit to match it. So I'm always gonna get my 1-to-1 regardless. You know what I mean? Take sells instead. I would never do that. The reason why I would never do that is because of the fact that switching my bias like that, I like, and then what if I take sells right here, like right now, and then it rejects this 50 SMA massively by like 30 pips and it just stops me out right away? Then I'll be super upset. And then my psychology will be fucked. But if we hold this 50 SMA, which most likely we will, then we could potentially keep moving up, which is what I want. I'm already selling gold, so gold TP1 is about to get hit. It literally almost got hit right here. It didn't get hit by like 2 pips, literally. Hello. But GJ, I still have hope for GJ. I still have hope. That's why I rather move my stop loss a little bit, because 5 pips means nothing to me compared to like a 25 pip win, you know? So gold looks pretty solid. What's so funny? Oh, nothing. I'm just talking to my wifey. Which Enrique is this, bro? Is this my boy Enrique? Bro, I swear it's him, bro. What session do you look for the best setups? I'm not your boy, but I can be your boy. What sessions do you look for the best setups? Honestly, Asian, like late Asian session, early London, late New York. I don't really trade early New York because I don't really have like my body won't let me for whatever reason. I just fall the fuck asleep, bro. But I don't know, now that I haven't really been smoking like that, like I feel like I have more energy, so I'm able to do more. I drink like fucking 7 Pepsis a day, so like I think that does its own thing too. Damn, gold is bleeding. Fuck GJ, honestly. Ugh. I'll look at it later. That's the thing. That's also another thing, like about gold. You know that. Look, TP1 fucking smash. There you go. Hey, let's get a W in the chat for gold, guys. Thank you. We're most likely gonna get clapped on GJ though. Very sad day. Very sad day for GJ. Yep, there you go. Clap me, bro. Fucking cocksucker. So we lost 25 pips on GJ, but then we just won 37 pips on gold. So I guess we're up 12 pips for a day. However, for me, since I didn't risk the same amount, which I should have, right? I lost more on GJ than I'm making right now on gold. So I'm down for the day still. So even though yes, I did win this trade, yes, we were winning on gold, which is fire, because I want to keep trading gold. Pretty much, I want to keep trading gold. So this win on gold is like a nice little yes. So I'm excited for that. At least we made something, you know. But I did already unfortunately get stopped out on GJ. It's pretty sad, but it is what it is. Can't win them all, guys. At least we did one on gold. So that makes up for the GJ loss, which means that we're pretty much break even. If you guys are risking this 1% per trade, then pretty much break even right now. However, I don't know. A lot of things could happen now. Like now with all this happening on GJ, like a lot of things could happen. What is this? Will I send another signal for the signal room? Most likely yes. But what I would like to do is to scale in on gold for my signal. Like I don't want to trade GJ. I want to start trading gold. I think that I have switched up with my bitches. So now gold's gonna be my bitch. Simple. I'm still bullish on GJ. I was expecting this pullback. I was expecting this pullback as well. Like I said, we're most likely doing this. This is the pullback that we're most likely doing. And this is a clean pullback too, because remember, we broke new highs. Right? So we have this level right here, support resistance. Literally right where the 50 is on fib. Which gives us nice clean, like, you know, like, hey, this is a break and a retest of this level. Right? So if you guys go on back and you guys look at this level held pretty crazy, right? Like we had fake outs to this level, we had fake outs to the top side, fake outs to the top side, so we had a bunch of fake outs. Even right here we had fake out, then we had after it faked out, then it broke and retested the resistance and formed resistance and then dropped. over here, used it as a pullback level. So that's what I'm hoping that it's gonna do now, like use it as a pullback level. But yeah, pretty much every time that price was interested, even I took buys at this level before, and I won very nastily, very nasty. So I've taken buys at this level before, as you guys can see. So I wouldn't mind taking it again at this level. Gold is Bay, yes, it is Bay for right now. Because it's been giving me the like what is that shit? I don't even trade gold, and just because I already knew it was gonna bleed, I had to take this trade. Like if I didn't take it, it would be like I would be pussy as fuck. GJ also has a trendline resistance. Check the higher time frame. Let me see. Oh, like this? I see. I see what you're talking about, sir. This is the trendline resistance that you're talking about, sir? Yes. Yes, we are. We are. This is the trend line, yeah. It would have been nice to break above it. The breakout of this trend line is gonna be fat to the upside because this is just a down channel. Look at the range over here. Look at this 4-hour range right here. Oof, my god. And then again right here. Sheesh. It's gonna break out actually. Maybe. All I know is that this 1 hour, 15 minute, 30 minute fib looks super solid. We have previous highs being taken out, so we have new highs. 30 minute fib also in confluence, right? Looks super solid. We have previous support being held here as well as resistance. Right, 30 minute, same thing, super solid as well. So I mean, everything looks good and solid about this fib. Right, now the question is, are we gonna hold it? Right, because let's say we get in right here, then we have a 50-day SMA against us. We also have 30 minutes. Most likely the 50 SMA will be against us as well. So. But really, what I want to be in is in GJ. I like Daniel's GJ sells, but they were better up here. Like in my opinion, the move already happened, and this is why I don't like the 20 SMA. Sometimes it's in the way, right? Like when you have too much shit's in the way. Like look, as soon as we got that solid closure on the 30-minute right here and below that SMA, this would have been your sell confirmation right here. So you would have taken the sell after the bearish engulfing, and then now you would be up like 20 pips. So this is what I was saying earlier. Like the sells look better than my buys, so that's why I was like kind of conflicted about it. But then again, so did gold. Gold did the same exact shit, and then gold melted. So it was like, I don't know, it was weird. Yeah, see, like those cells were clean at 335. Like you see, like over here, this is where it would have been nice to get in cells. But over here, I feel like it's too low. Like we could come to this support and then reject it and fly. So I don't know. It's kind of scary. I think they're solid though. They're super solid. I don't know, guys. These cells are clean too, though. Don't get me wrong. Like, if we could get like, forget about this level. If you could get like a solid break and retest of this level for shorts. If you get like a solid break and retest of this level for shorts, then I could take the sells. But it would have to be super solid. Like look, we're already holding this level at support right now. So if we take it out right now and we break 160, then yes, it can bleed. But if we hold this level, then I literally got stopped out over here at 130, like 7-8 pips ago for no reason. But at least gold is still okay. Gold potentially might go for a retracement, which might be pretty crazy. But I don't know, because gold has been very respectful of my zones recently, so I think most likely it is going to come down to this level, which would be nice. And look, GJ is doing what I was saying. So now, right, now that we're taking out these lows, potentially you could take these sells with a super, super tight stop loss, like this type of stop loss you could take. Now the question is, will I take it, right? Now there's a lot of reasons to why I would like to take it and I wouldn't. We just have a new 4-hour candle, right? So since we do have a new 4-hour candle, but we respected lows and broke highs, I'm like, do I really want to do that? Because this is a 4-hour level of support or resistance. So I don't know if I want to do it, you know? However, right, we could at least come to retest these SMAs, so it wouldn't be that bad, you know. We could 159,700 from we'll get like 30 pips, which would be nice. But I don't know. I feel like I am gonna take these sells though with Danny. Let's see what's up. what's up with this fucking... Alright guys, so be ready for market execution sells. Ah, damn. This could be a fucking nice trade. Alright guys, I'm taking sells. Fire, I literally got in at 989. Woo. Now, I never flip my bias like this, right? Unless price is really telling me like, hey, stop looking at fibs, stop looking at everything, look at market structure, right? Now, what do I see on market structure, right? I see we have support right here, and we have clean traffic coming down. So why wouldn't I expect for price to just keep breaking and coming down, right? It's just clean traffic. Now, if we do flip bullish on this 5-minute candle, I'm getting clapped 1,000%. And then I'll be calling it a night, guys, for sure. Which, I don't understand why I would do that after taking out these lows, but okay. We also have a brand new 4-hour candle, so like, this should really be pushing down. This is why I don't like to switch my bias. Because now, if I get stopped out and it flies, I'm going to be super salty. Like, super extremely salty. Because I was looking for buys. And I took sells. So I'm going to be like, wow, like, why did I do that? Damn, that's crazy. And to think that if I would have bought right here, I would have been straight into profit. LOL. Damn, bro. That's crazy. And this right here, guys, is why you do not switch your bias. Which I never do, but I was listening too much to you guys. And I'm gonna get clapped for it. Simple as that. There you go. Just like that, I got stopped out with spread and everything. So this is why you don't switch your bias, guys. Well, Anyways, gang, not super eventful stream. We did take gold sells, and that did hit for about 50 pips. We did take a L on GJ, 2 L's on GJ for about 35, 40 pips in total. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Skid it.